Hello to everybody. My name is Iain Riley, and I am the head of school of TNS Beaconhouse. This is my second year in Pakistan, having spent 11 years in China, in Shanghai. I'm an IB specialist also, as I work for the IB, and I'm lucky enough to have actually introduced the IB into a school in China with PYP, MYP, and DP, which not many people have the privilege to do. Previous to working in China, I was also working in Egypt and Turkey and my home country of Scotland as well. Now, as I said, I have been here for 2 years at TNS. The reason that I actually came to TNS was the vision of the founder of TNS, Qasim Kazuri. Qasim and I share the same belief that students should be at the center of education. If you look at education in Pakistan, over time, looking at the traditional old schools, it's been very much everything to do about results and nothing to do about the child. And when Qasim actually built or had the idea for TNS over 15 years ago, he decided that the child should be at the center. So he attracted me to TNS by talking about how we were going to actually introduce student agency into the school. We've done this very successfully with many, many different events within the school, including TNS Monologue Slam. Now, TNS Monologue Slam started 2 years ago after one of our students, Yahya Khan, became a winner, he wasn't winner, but he was 7th place in the World Monologue Slam, which is an excellent achievement. He decided to launch this across TNS first. So in our first year, my first year as well, we actually did it across our Beaconhouse network. This year, however, we went above and beyond. We also did it across the whole of Pakistan and actually also different schools as well. So it shows the power of students when they are actually given the power to do what they want to do. You will find at TNS now that actually everything that we do is very student-led. Everything in DP, which is the final A-level years, is basically also run by students. So students will run the debates club. Now, I know you've had many students on here from TNS that actually show what they can do. The debate society is totally student-led, and they actually arrange a debates competition on their own with HSN involved, LGS, etc., and no teacher was involved. We were just there to guide. The IB actually offers the 21st century skills that children can succeed at university. So, for example, our students are very aware of the research skills, communication skills, thinking skills, all of this that is not taught in your traditional school in Pakistan. We have seen a huge shift in the education sector within Pakistan just within the last 2 years. So, for example, the International Baccalaureate is growing at a very rapid rate across Pakistan because parents want change. They're looking at how education has changed globally with the transformation across the last 10 years, in the UK, US, China, etc., where it's moved away from the traditional O-level, A-level system to a more adaptive system with the child at the center. One of the challenges, of course, that we all faced last year, regardless of us being an IB school or regardless of it being an O-level, A-level school, was the introduction of the single national curriculum. Now, thankfully, because the IB gives flexibility, we were able to incorporate the S&C into what we do within the school. I know there's been many debates out there of the S&C because I've been part of many of those talks with many of the famous educationalists across Pakistan. Now, one thing that I would say would be a benefit of the S&C is the fact that you're actually raising the awareness of the Urdu language within Pakistan, which for me is very important that people know their roots. Now, of course, at the moment, with the government change, nobody is quite sure what the future of the S&C holds. But my line would still be, that private schools do give excellent education across Pakistan, but there needs to be something for the poor people or the underprivileged people within Pakistan as well. Everybody, as per the UN Convention, deserves the right to a proper education. And that is something that we need to actually work on as a society in Pakistan to actually allow everybody access to a fair education as well. So for me, education in Pakistan is something that is not new, it's developing. And, it's something that I've seen very, very closely in China as well over the 11 years I was there. China now also has its own Chinese national curriculum, which it did not have in the past. So in many respects, what Pakistan has done, because I know they have been in communication, they've taken the model from China and they're trying to implement that in Pakistan also. I think the core also of the SNC is not just, Urdu, it's also trying to get people or individuals to actually love their country. And at the end of the day, people or Pakistanis, of course, are very, very attached to their own country. But also, in many respects, of course, because our children are exposed to many different international things within TV, Stranger Things on Netflix, we still need to make sure that in school they're taught the beliefs of Pakistan, the history of Pakistan, and why, their elders, their parents love Pakistan. Yeah, so within TNS, for example, we make sure that on every Friday, the national anthem is played within school and children show respect. Every single festival that should be celebrated within Pakistan is also celebrated at the school as well. So it's a balance. So it's not just making children internationally aware, it's also making sure that children love their country at the same time.